is a universal scanner. In other words, it'll scan, if there's a chip, it'll read anything.
Okay.
That's why we got this particular one. Some scanners only read the chips that come with the scanner. This is a universal scanner, so if there's anything there, it'll pick it up.
Hey, come on, Yoshi.
If there are chips, they're going to be found implanted in the dorsal part of the neck or right above the shoulder blades, and this is scanning negative.
Okay.
Sometimes chips migrate, so I like to go ahead and scan the rest of the body. Raise it up, please. No chip.
Okay.
Most people that ID chip their animals are very, very
Responsible.
determined people to be reunited with their animal. If something happens to it, they get separated for whatever reason. They dig out or someone takes them. And those that are not chipped, and we get many people that, for any other reason, elect to not have them chipped. Doesn't mean that they're bad owners. It just means that they just didn't want them chipped. But those that do chip tend to be folks that definitely, like breeders, people with highly valued dogs, either monetarily or personally. They want the best chance possible to get them reunited. So let's see how we're doing here.
She might need her.
Negative.
It is negative?
Yeah, so far we've got another 6 minutes, but it's looking good.
Okay.
All right, now looking at her teeth, you can see that they have a lot of tartar on them.
Uh-huh.
And so she's at least 4 or 5 years, at least that old.
Okay. Why is it always the cute animals that get abused?
That's not always the case. It's just that they're more mobile and they're more easy to transport. A lot of people, the big dogs, either don't have room to bring them in, or they're older people that just can't physically bring them, or it's too expensive for them to take care of. Looks like this is going to be negative.
So, yeah, and then I rescued 2 Shih Tzus, but they're in good shape, so I don't have to bring them in. And
The word is Shih Tzu.
Shih
Shih
Tzu.
Tzu.
Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu. Okay.
There is no T there. The T is silent.
Okay. Yes. It's
I am correcting you right
S-H-I-H.
now.
Well, I do it all the
Shih
time.
Tzu. I want the pet commando to know.
Okay. Is this the antibiotic?
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be negative. Yeah. Heartworm's negative. That's good.
Yeah. Fantastic. That's good news.
That's really good news. Once we got to have a negative test, we recommend a year-round heartworm prevention. That means a monthly tablet for the rest of its life. We give this to them year-round, and so that's an important thing to remember. I don't care if they're indoor or outdoor dogs. All dogs should be on that.
Okay.
They should be. Now, are they? No. I'd say 70% of animals that are brought to this practice are on it, but we recommend it to all clients. So the animal itches just not only from the allergic response, but also from the lesions on the skin that are actually infected. That's why we gave the antibiotics. See, this hair loss is just basically thinned out. That's from just probably chewing at itself and pulling the hair out.
So you think it'll grow back?
Yeah, should.
Might take a while.
It has an upper respiratory infection. It's not due to heartworms, so we're going to treat it accordingly. Okay.
So you're a pharmacist too.
Oh, we do it all. We wear a lot of hats. One day we're a pharmacist. Next day we're a obstetrician. Next day we're a dermatologist. Some days we're everything. We're going to give her a quarter pill twice a day. I'm just going to go ahead and get these ready for you. It's a little trick that a pharmacy friend of mine actually taught me, is to put a tablet on a hard surface and just put equal pressure on each end of it, and you can.
Yeah, because it's actually shaped like a lens.
OXIE or Y?
I don't know.
I'll put Y, 4 or 5 days.
Are you a foxy lady?
Well, it was great really to hear from the doctor that Foxy was going to be okay. She had a low-grade skin infection and an upper respiratory infection, but we were going to be able to take care of that. And I started thinking about the Shih Tzu that was back at Rosa's house. I wanted to go back and see what I could do to get a family to take that little dog. Rose had her hands full with several other animals there. She had another Pomeranian there. She had several other cats and other dogs. And I wanted to take that little Shih Tzu and find it a home. Now wait a minute. Now that's Cindy, and that's Mindy. Hi. Hi, Cindy and Mindy. And this is the mom.
Yeah, the dark one's the mom and this one's the baby.
Baby's bigger than the mom.
I know.
All right, now tell me about a little bit where they came from.
A friend of mine's boyfriend, him and his wife broke up, and he lost the house.
Yeah.
Had to move an apartment complex and could not have the animals. And so they came to me with them wanting to know if I wanted them. So I took them.
I have just gotten 2 Shih Tzus. They're a Maltese mix, but they're primarily Shih Tzu. They look more like Shih Tzus, and we're going to try and find a home for them. Cindy Lou and Mindy Who. That's their names. These dogs just need to be cleaned and groomed. That's pretty much it. Of course, Yoshi is going to be real happy. This is Yoshi's car. They look kind of like Yoshi. They're really cute. Hopefully we can find a home for them. I'm laying on my bed in my bedroom with Yoshi. She's not talking to me at all. She's ignoring me. This is a part of the hazards of bringing dogs into the house, especially Shih Tzus. Got these 2 little Shih Tzus that resemble her quite a bit, and she's not real happy with me. She's been like pretty depressed. Hopefully I can find a home for these dogs pretty quick, because Yoshi is fairly attached to me, and she doesn't like me really showing any affection towards any other dogs. As you can see, I'm getting all choked up over it. Yoshi doesn't love me anymore. Yeah, she'll get over it. This has happened before when I've rescued other Shih Tzus, so it's just a temporary situation. When you bring a dog in and you've got another dog living with you that's attached to you, they do have a tendency to get a little jealous. So anyway, Mindy and Cindy were very playful. Maggie was there. That's my sister's Yorkie, and she always wants to play, but nobody ever wants to play with her. These 2 dogs are very close. You know, one's a mother, one's the daughter, and I don't really want to separate them. I can tell that they really do love each other. They hang out with each other. It's going to be a little bit harder to place them because they need to be placed in one home. I don't want to split them up. I think that would really, really depress both animals. Okay, this is Foxy. After everything that has happened to her, she's really looking great. Bobby's been taking care of her. She's the one that cut all the mats off of her and brushed her and has been giving her her medication and you know, taking care of her, feeding her, the whole 9 yards. And she's just a really sweet little dog, and we should have the owner showing up any minute to take Foxy from us. So it'll be a sad thing when we have to see her leave. It'll be terrible.
She's a sweetie.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to give her to me so I can give her to the new owner that's coming in right down the street right now. I can see the car, it's coming right now.
And I want there to be a car coming right now.
You're the new owner.
I want her for myself.
I knew you were gonna want her. So I don't think anybody's gonna take care of her better than my sister.
She got really bad when we had her. She had fleas. It took 3 times to bathe her to get them all off of her. And they ate her skin up so bad that half of her hair fell out. And that was awful.
Well, anyway, you're going to have to stay with us, Foxy, because I don't think anybody else is going to take care of you the way we're going to take care of you. We're going to have to get you spayed, and we're going to have to get your teeth cleaned. So by the time we end up paying for all of that and then giving her away, that's insane, especially since she's such a good dog. So anyways, we got another addition to our family, but this has got to be it. It's got to stop here.
Really?
Because there's going to be,
Oh, good. Thank you.
Well, it's got to stop here with this dog because we can't have dogs swarming all over the house.
I know, but
We still got to find a home for those little Shih Tzus. So anyway, another happy ending for Pet Commando.
trying to find him. There he is.
He's Pet Commando. He's Pet Commando.